Okay, I see we have a couple of people in here with me. I'm excited about that. And I've got little notifications popping up on my screen I don't need over here. Welcome everybody to the February general meeting of Lowcountry NORML. These are recorded for posterity, so if anybody misses it or misses something I say in it, or something said by anybody in it, that's what's cool with these new digital meetings. We can all chit chat pretty well. These will be recorded and posted probably tomorrow sometime onto our YouTube page. I always start our general meetings with our disclaimer that these meetings are proceedings. The meetings are an environment of education and awareness. We are not an open market for the sale, purchase, or distribution of cannabis. We do not encourage or condone illegal behavior of any kind. With that, I'd like to welcome everybody here and any new attendees who've never been to one of our meetings before. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hang on, I think I muted Gary there. I'm going to turn his mic back on in case he has something to say. And turn everybody on and let them chat away if we want. All right, not a whole lot in national legislative updates this month. The big bill that we're all pushing is the I believe it was S420, the Regulate Like Alcohol bill. That's getting a lot of push. That's probably my favorite one at this particular time at the federal level. Not a whole lot at state level has moved. There was a press conference at the State House today. Gary said he listened to a little bit of it. Gary Harvey, who's on the line with us here today. I haven't listened to it. I did see the links out on a couple of news sources, and I tend to listen to things a day or two later and let them percolate in a little bit better for me. Gary's comments is there was a couple of doctors speaking positively. I'm pretty sure I saw Jill Swing from the South Carolina, was it Compassionate Care Alliance, whatever their new name is, was there, and I wouldn't doubt that possibly somebody from Cannabis Forward was there. But actual legislative movement, not a whole lot going on at the state level. As many of you know, there's 3 medical bills at the state level. 2 of them are companion bills of the South Carolina Compassionate Care Act. One is another, I'm not sure what the name on that was, Put Patients First, I believe that one was. And there is also the decrim bill at the federal level. And again, my dissatisfaction with that decrim bill is that it is attached to reducing fines for 1 gram or less of methamphetamine and cocaine-based products. Not that I'm opposed to that, but I just don't think that's going to help the bill get anywhere. Pretty much, I think it's going to kill it here in South Carolina. With that said, since our last meeting, we've had a couple people from Ohio in contact with us from the Sensible Movement Project, and they said they have a plan for doing municipal decriminalization projects, and it's something I've wanted to do for quite a while. I just wasn't sure how to proceed with it. They says, well, we've got a plan, we'll walk you through it, we'll help you out with this. Our meeting with them and the entire Decrim project group is at 8 o'clock, and our links are out on our Facebook page for that as well. That seems to be moving along pretty well. And again, mainly it's because I'm not happy with what's going on at state level to support most cannabis consumers and supporters. So I think this is our next best step, is to start going municipal voter initiative and try and get it on the bills and let the voters decide. Any comments or questions on that at the moment?
They were going to supply you with the forms for petitions as well, too, for signing. Is that correct, Scott?
Just earlier this afternoon, I received our first draft, which is the petition for Charleston, the city of Charleston. There'll be 2 more similar to it, just a little bit different for town of James Island and for Folly Beach. So we do have the first one. Before we can actually start collecting signatures, we need to print them. Before we can actually print them, we have some fundraising issues we need, because we need some things like clipboards and some signs to direct people into our petition sites. and we need a few more coordinators around the Charleston area. But we do have the finished draft of the petition on hand. Just got it, I'm going to say, an hour or two ago. And I was pretty excited to see it. What can I say? But that's pretty much what's going on with the decrim process at the moment.
Okay.
The other thing that I really want to talk about in local business, on account of chapter business, our newsletter count is up to 340 regular newsletter subscribers, 980 likers or followers on our Facebook page, so we're 20 away from 2,000. 283 on Twitter, we're a little sluggish on that. 661 on our Instagram, and it looks like we're going to have some new talent coming on board with us here on the Lowcountry NORML board to help with some of those social media organization, website organization, and our newsletter. There'll be a little bit more news about that coming out in the next couple of weeks. But we're hoping to sort of coordinate everything a little bit better and get those sites all interacting more friendly for our viewers and our members. The other thing that I wanted to talk about as far as chapter business is our progress with the IRS and our filing as a nonprofit. Last month I talked about our filing for the 501c4. We originally had filed as a 501c3, but because of the amount of activism that we do, they were giving a lot of pushback, and rightly so. The advice I was following was it was incorrect early on. We should have filed originally as a 501c4. With that said, we paid some additional fees which were required for that filing. I got a response back from them earlier in February requesting just a little bit more information. It was our original incorporation filings that they wanted to have. And I believe that should be the last piece in it. It's been going on way too long. Again, I'm not well versed and skilled in these things, but we are getting there. I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to it now. And that actually got picked up in the mail today, so they should have that in a couple of days. By next meeting, we should know where we're at with that. Mentioning some new talent coming on board, I still want to give my regular plea of we need board members. Specifically, we're looking for a secretary, a treasurer, and a deputy director to help us get all the moving parts of this organization under control. As I whine about pretty much regularly, monthly, I'm wearing too many hats and I can't be efficient in doing what I need to do by trying to do all the other things that have to be done. So if there's anybody else out there that really wants to push the envelope, change some laws here about marijuana in South Carolina, yeah, what a place to try, South Carolina, let's do this. Let me know. We could really use your help on the board. Outside of that, we're looking for coordinators on our decrim project. So if somebody lives within the Charleston area or near Charleston area, our first projects are signatures of registered voters that are residents of Charleston, James Island, and Folly Beach are our first three. So if you live in any of those areas and want to help us coordinate signing dates, I think we're pretty well covered on Folly. We have one of the two people I'd like on James Island, and I think I have one West Ashley on board. Where's my notes on that? Underneath the clipboard. And I nailed it. And we still definitely need somebody over on John's Island, another West Ashley, two over on Daniels Island, and secondary on James Island. For the decrim process, we're looking for those coordinators. The last thing I really want to touch base on chapter business tonight is our sticker contest. It's only been posted to our Facebook page a couple of times. I think I also posted it to our website blog. I saw it shared a couple of times, but it really needs to be shared out there a little bit more. A couple of years ago, I created our first sticker, which pretty much looked like this little 2.5 by 2 by 3.5 business card size thing. At the last Pride Fest earlier this summer, we changed the design to a rainbow-colored leaf and made it a little bit easier to read the web address and such like that, but otherwise very similar. What we're looking for is the talents of anybody who has a little bit of artistic talent or a lot of artistic talent, whether they be a graphic designer or somebody that just likes to poke around and play with that sort of stuff. This time for the contest, we're actually looking for 2 sizes, our regular 2 by 3.5, and then a size about 3" by 9". The details are on our blog on our website, normalsc.org, to tell you about the resolutions that we need in that. We're hoping we get all the designs submitted by the 15th of March so that we can do a 2-week voting period from the middle of March to the 1st of April, and then get those new sticker designs printed for the Hemp Fest on April 20th at the Barrel and Tattooed Senorita on Charleston, on James Island here in Charleston. All of that being organized and coordinated by Kayla Bossard, one of our members here. She's doing a great job with that. But that is the sticker contest, little and big. Again, if you know anybody, share this info with them. We could really, and there's some prizes involved. They get to be one of our silver sponsors, I believe it is. So they get recognition, not really big prizes or cash prizes, unless somebody wants to donate something for that as well. Here I am begging again. Otherwise, my next thing is upcoming events, and I really just covered that. April 20th, 2019, the Lowcountry Hemp Festival. That's at the Barrel on Folly Road, Charleston, South Carolina, 29412. Also, in my finishing comments on the meeting here this evening, I do like to mention, if you can read it way back here, support our sponsors, potmeadow.com. And also our sponsors on Folly Beach is Cloud9 Vape and CBD Shop. Does anybody have any info or anything they can add to our general normal meeting here tonight?
Scott?
Yes. Who do I have here?
Karen?
Hi, Karen.
I would be interested in doing something, possibly one of the board spots. I moved here from California, so it's like torture. Could we talk like maybe sometime tomorrow or a time that's convenient for you?
Yes. Let me just kind of check here real quick. Are we connected on Facebook in any way, by chance? Or do you follow our Facebook page on Lowcountry NORML on our Facebook page, Karen?
I probably do, but I usually just go through the newsletter and the links.
Okay.
I can get on Facebook.
I just wanted to kind of check if I have your contact info without sharing it here on a recorded video.
Well, I'm a member. I joined.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then I do have your contact info, your probably email, and
Yep.
At least email.
Everything you asked about, you got.
Pardon me?
Everything you asked for, you got.
Oh, okay, excellent. Then I'll contact you through email, and we'll go from there. I'll probably just give you my cell phone number and have you give me a call. But okay. I'm making a note of that right now. And is there a good time of day to chat with you tomorrow?
Probably before 2 o'clock, before like the kids come home.
Okay. How's earlier in the day for you, around 9?
That's fine.
Okay. I'm going to kind of make a note, and I'll send you an email as soon as we're done here at the meeting. Thanks, Karen.
Okay. You're welcome. Thank you.
Hey, this is Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hey, this is a good meeting. It's my first one, and I think it's really cool. I'm interested in like entering that sticker contest, but I don't see the rules on the website. I don't see it on the home page, and I don't know if it's on another page.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to the website now. And I believe at the top of the page up to the right on the menu is a button that says blog.
Yep.
And I don't have it on there. All right. Now I got to go find it. Give me just 1 second. Not a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Also, it looks like you're active on Twitter. I don't have a Facebook, but if you could like post a picture of one of the stickers on Twitter or the rules on Twitter, then that'd be really helpful.
Okay. And yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to go find the sticker info.
Thank you.
Recent sticker contest. There it is. All right, I just tapped it in there. Can I send it to a private message to you as well?
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Thank you.
You got it? Okay, cool. Yep, that'll give you the resolutions we need and file types that we're looking for. And I'll post a picture to you, or actually, I might even be able to do that there. I don't know. This is kind of fun.
Yeah, I don't need the picture with the rules, but thank you.
Okay, I'll post something out on Twitter then. I just made a note of that.
Awesome.
All right, excited. I'm excited that we have a designer want to get involved here. Excellent. Any other input tonight? All right, then I'm going to kind of close it up. We are going to start our decrim meeting, our decriminalization of Charleston meeting at 8 o'clock. So if anybody's available, I hope to see you right back here in just a couple of minutes.
All right, Scott, we'll do that.
All right,
Okay.
thanks all for attending. Good night now.
Good night.